Hello, thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure to have your company as usual. Welcome to the YouTube channel. We're going to do a review today of Night Swim, so please sit back and enjoy the review. I am the Popcorn King. So, we're doing a review of Night Swim, the horror movie about an evil swimming pool that eats people, essentially. It's directed by Bryce Maguire. I'm not sure if I've seen anything else Bryce Maguire has directed. But it's a horror film, and I love horror films. I even love shitty horror films. There's something... I feel like new directors or directors with less experience were able to really sort of dig their teeth in with horror films and come up with a wacky idea, and whatever the premise is, as long as you scare us, it's good. So they've got a good cast. They got Wyatt Russell and Kerry Condon. Obviously, Kerry Condon from Banshees of Inisherin. She was amazing in that. Wyatt Russell is obviously Kurt Russell's son. Looks exactly like him, as shown in Monarch, the Godzilla series on Apple TV, I think. And they're great actors, and you need great actors if you want to pull off a storyline like this. I have some things I want to say about this film. So, first and foremost, it's a film with an evil swimming pool. And the characters, and this is basically a spoiler-free review. Don't worry, I'm not going to give any big spoilers. I'm not sure there's much I can spoil about this film, to be honest with you. But basically, towards the beginning of the film, the main characters begin to realize that this swimming pool is evil. And one by one, the characters are starting to notice. And I guess my issue is that it seems so easy to just not go into the swimming pool. Like, that seems like a really easy solution to this problem. And to make the film interesting, they have to contrive a lot of reasons for these characters to keep getting into the swimming pool. Because a lot of the film, you're just like, well, just don't go in. Like, you know what's gonna, like, you understand, you've experienced it already. Like, you've been in the swimming pool multiple times and have experienced the evilness of the pool. Just stop going in. But because this is a feature-length film, they've got to keep getting into the pool. And so, you get this a lot in horror films anyway, where you're like, oh, come on, just stop, don't do that. And in this film, I get that feeling a lot. You're just like, damn, like, all of you all know. Like, every single character has now been introduced to this pool, and you keep getting in. Like, stop going in there. And it would be fine if it was like a short movie where it's like a 10-minute movie, a family move into a house, goes swimming, the swimming pool's evil, kills them, the end. Like, it could be like a series of 10-minute movies of the next family coming in. But no, it's one family. It's this one family that move in at the beginning of this like hour and a half movie. They discover the swimming pool's evil within like the first 15 minutes. And then you've got like another hour and 15 minutes of them continuously getting into this evil swimming pool, and you're just like, oh my Lord God, go for a walk instead. But they contrive a whole bunch of reasons for people to get into the swimming pool, and it's not as bad. I'm complaining too much. I'm becoming an old man. I don't want to complain too much. The film's all right. Like, there are some good moments in it, and I've heard that there's not too many CGI effects. A lot of it's practical effects, and there's some good jump scares in there. I was sitting in the cinema next to a stranger. At some moments, like, oh, that shocked me, but it never chilled me to the core. Like, I want to get the sensation that an old lady has just put her cold hand on the back of my neck, and my skin goosebumps and stuff. That's what I want when I see a horror film. I want to just feel like I want to go home after and just think about, oh, what the fuck, that was terrifying. I want it to be able to really affect me, like, and I'll forgive bad horror films if they're able to do that. But this film, it's a medium. It's really a medium horror film. It's not bad. I would never say it's bad. The acting's on point. and it plods along nicely. The pacing's really good. I'd really recommend it, but I just don't go and please, for the love of God, I don't want to go into an evil swimming pool over and over and over and over again.